Hey guys, it's Lainey and it's time for my February wrap up. I completed a total of 5 books. I'm happy and not happy with that. And I'm happy for that because holy crap, that's 5 books in a month. And I'm not happy about that is because it would have been more, but I started like 3 other books around the same time. 3 or 4. I don't do that. Haven't done that since I was in high school, like reading multiple books at the same time. I try not to read more than 2 books at the same time, but this month was a little, I don't know. I also did not follow my TBR whatsoever. If you're expecting me to say I read Obsidian, These Broken Stars, I didn't. Let's just get started. So the first book that I finished was a book I started at the end of January, and that was Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead. I cried in this book, and it emotionally crippled me. And I haven't read the 4th one yet. I have the rest of the series on my Kindle. I really love this series. It's just so interesting. And I haven't had that in a really long time for a series that's longer than 3 books. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Next book I read with Helen Jeppesen, and you should check her out because she's awesome. And that book was The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. I wanted to read Amy Carter's first series because I really enjoyed her newest first novel to a series, Pawn. It was good. If you're really feeling the paranormal mythology romance, then this is a book that you should definitely read. I would compare it to like The Selection and The Elite only based on the fact that if you're looking for a cute book and you want to have like those really cute feels, then this is the book for you. I was in the mood for it. It was really nice. I really liked it. And I have the rest of this books because I have the box set, so I'll be getting into the other ones eventually. I also love these covers. These covers are so gorgeous. The next book I read was Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. I rated this one, I think I rated it a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It's very character driven, but the dystopian girl in me felt like a lot of the world building was left unanswered. There's a lot of loose ends in the world sense. However, the characters were perfect, and at least if it's a character-driven book, it should be it should leave me satisfied with the characters, and it definitely did. Then I read Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I read Vicious in preparation of The Archive, which I am reading in March here with some awesome people that I'll explain a little bit more in another video that'll be up probably within the next couple days. I'm really excited for the archived read-along. It's going to be fantastic, and I am so happy to be a part of that. But anyway, Vicious was great. Vicious was a perfect adult, not so much superhero, but definitely powers. I know I've said this in a video that if you really liked season 1 of Heroes, you're really going to like this book. It definitely has that same, it feels that way. It's a very, yes, read this book, read it. Then the next book I completed was Throttle Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I read this for my February read-along, and it was so much fun to do that on Twitter. We had some great interactions, conversations with other people. It was great. I love how people use the hashtag. I rated this book a 4 out of 5. I'll get more into this for the TOG live show, which is happening on Saturday, March 8th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I liked it. I did. I just have some issues with Selena that I'll obviously get more into for the live show, so you can definitely look forward to that. Have I picked a team? No. I really like both of them, but I'm gonna say, as of right now, I'm Team Dorian, because he's more fun. And then I also started multiple books, but I won't mention that until my March wrap up because I want this one to feel complete. The last book I completed was Sloppy Seconds by Tucker Max. You know, I rated this a 5 out of 5, but this is like kind of a memoir, kind of an autobiography. Regardless, I really like his stories. They make me laugh so much, and that's what I was feeling these last couple days. I've been just wanting to laugh. So I decided to pick up this book again. I got 100 pages into it a few months ago, and I just plowed through it these last 2 nights, and it just, I laugh so much. It's one of those books that you can put down and pick back up anytime you want because they're short little short stories of Tucker Max's life. I really can't explain him because he's very crude and he's very inappropriate, and yeah, he doesn't set a very good example, but I've read his other books and he's just so hilarious, so finished that at the end of the month. So those were the books I finished in February. My favorite book of February. That's what I'm doing now, by the way. I haven't done that before on my old wrap-ups, but for every month I'm going to pick a favorite book. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I don't know. So for January was Into the Still Blue, and February is going to be Vicious by V.E. Schwab. That was my favorite book of the month. What was your favorite book of the month? I would like to know, and I will see you guys all later. Bye!